Sean Malaya.
Yes. All right. Closing us out is going to be Jay Allen, but give it up right now for Dan Connolly. Yeah, of course.
Whiskey for my men. Whiskey for my horses.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sweetie, hang on. Hang on, guys. Okay, well, important piece of material. I just got out of court this morning. I've got a handwritten invitation to return on the 20th, so they must have liked me. How did you guys like me, Jesus? 100 Center Street. Please, you have our fond invitation. That's not the exact word. Fond invitation to come back about 20. I was arrested a couple of Saturdays ago. I mentioned that a couple of Saturdays ago. Anyway, not joking. Simply, yeah, that's laughable. I love it. I show up at 100 Center Street, and for me, that is like the fond memory of a class trip. I'm walking down one of the halls and I see some age progression photos of myself. I'm so honored, but I'm thinking about my case, but I am honored. And it's these age progression photos, 15, when I was 15, mid-20s, skip my 30s. They have a big question mark there for my 30s decade, 40s, and now I'm back at 57. And listen, let me tell you something about that building. Beautiful Art Deco touches, beautiful. Really, let's get together, have a drink afterwards, and you will. I took many pictures today, which every time I took a fucking picture, bailiff got on my ass. They all had pictures in there, I said, fuck that. I came down, I woke up early to come here this morning. Anyway, I'm taking pictures. I get to court, and who is behind the bench? And you guys, she's famous. Judge fucking Sotomayor, the Puerto Rican from the Bronx. You have to understand, if you grew up in the perimeter of Manhattan at all, which I did, one of the boroughs, Westchester County, the Palisades, Long Island, you viewed Manhattan, and let me define my terms here, Manhattan's the city. Okay, let's be clear. I know Booker's popular about it. Manhattan's the city, okay? You grew up expecting and waiting to get into the city. If I grew up like that, you can damn well believe Sotomayor, Puerto Rico from the Bronx, grew up like that. So when she gets a call at the Supreme Court, they're like, hey, Sotomayor, can you cover a shift today? Now Hummer's got settled. She'll be like, fuck yeah, I can. And she does the grind at 100 Center. And lucky enough for me and for her, that I was there today. So I approach the bench, the bench. She's sitting behind the bench, on the front of the bench, and she looks at me over her glasses. I want to be close enough to the mic. I don't know if I need to be that fucking close. Anyway, she looks at me over her glasses and said, sings a la Toby Keith. You know, I've seen you in here before. And I said, Judge, I've been here a time or 2 or 3 or 4. She said, I'd like you to meet my bailiff, Freddie Lou. And I looked at her dismissively, said, I could show him a thing or 2. And if you're feeling lucky tonight, I might have just enough. I ain't as bad as I once was, but I'm bad once as I ever was. Bam, 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 bam. I know at this point, I can't afford an attorney. I know at this point, I ain't got to sing and fucking dance my way out of this party. So I start fucking moving. Bam, bam, it's an amalgam of Latin, she's Puerto Rican. And Latin comes natural to me as an Irish guy. You know Irish guys are great fucking dancers, right? Like fucking European guy. Anyway, so I start moving, and I start putting in the country rules, because this is Toby Keith, I'm just saying. And she's up, Sotomayor is up, standing, looking at me over her spectacles. She can't help it. When Dan Connolly's in court, she's a slave to the rhythm. I just got the signal. Was that a minute, sir?
Yeah, 1 minute.
Oh, yeah, 1 minute, good. She is a slave to the rhythm. When Connolly's in court, we're moving, and I think I'm doing good, I think I'm doing fine. And look at this, I'll be fucked, I gotta go back on Friday. Boys and girls, I did want to mention Mr. Joseph again. I mentioned him a couple weeks ago, 1 or 2 sets ago. Fine man, died a couple weeks ago. He invited his wife, who second wife, or first wife, who he had divorced decades prior, to come and live with him when she had cancer. And so let's tap that out and say goodbye to Mr. Joseph again. Okay, thank you.